When you are when you are older, you begin to spot red flags that you didn't see before. And case in point is women who call their mother mommy. That is to me a red flag. When you are 19, you are a full grown woman. Okay, there is no reason to keep calling your mother mommy or even referring to your mother as mommy all the time. That to me is a childish mind state. You are still a child in relationship to your mother, and your mother in many ways controls you mentally. I've seen this before. There is somebody that I know that does this, and these are red flags. These are exactly red flags that men need to be careful of this stuff. See, because you know this also fits into the overall conversation, multiple conversations, that just because a woman is not a 304, it does not mean that she's a good woman to be in a relationship with. Because, case in point, there's a couple of people that I know that are full grown women in their 20s and 30s, and they're still calling their mother mommy, and they're still controlling their lives. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Even when these women have boyfriends, fiancés, husbands, these women are still controlling their lives because they will always, forever see themselves as as children, and that mommy will have a say so in their life all the time, you know. And mommy should not. Well, you should not see her as my. My mother is my mother, and I refer to her as Ma. Or sometimes I call her by her first name. She doesn't care. I'm an adult, she's an adult, and we have an established relationship that I'm a grown man and I don't view her as my mommy. She's my mother. I'm an adult, she's an adult. That's it, right? This this mommy talk is somebody that still sees themselves as a child in relationship to their mother, no matter how old they get. And I would say typically these are the type of relationships that, just like I said, if when these people get married, their mommy is into their marriage, and the husband has to deal with this nonsense, and the husband, every single time, you ever notice? You ever notice how when these deletions occur, when the husband deletes the ex-wife or the wife, he always deletes the mother-in-law because that's the mommy that was getting in her ear, telling her to leave him, telling her that she needs to do better than him. She'll help her find another man that's better than him, and these are the situations. So, to me, as I get older and I got a lot more wisdom, I'm able to see things that I didn't see before because there is somebody that I know. She's an older woman. Well, she's not older. She's a woman, and she's always referring to her mother as mommy, and it's a red flag. It's a red flag. It really is. Here's another thing, closing it out. Because I know a couple of people who, uh, like I said, refer to their mother as mommy, and these women, you know, It's this it's this element of control. It's this element of control. No matter how old these women get, their mommies control them. They control them where they live, where they work. Some of these women, they don't want their daughters to leave the house. And I could go on. I won't go on because I was just thinking about something that's really disgusting. But it does happen sometimes with mothers and daughters. I found out this topic years ago. I won't talk about it. I think you know what I'm going to talk about, but I won't talk about it. Finally, I wanted to talk about this, and that is these these plain Jane women who will get on social media and they'll say, well, y'all like these 304s and y'all don't like these simple women. Well, I can't speak for all men, but you have these women who are modest, who are chaste. They don't sleep around. Um, they have a job, career, whatever you want to call it. They are everything that a man should want. They do desire to be married and whatnot. Because I had somebody that was trying to get me to talk to her, and the answer was no. And the reason why? Well, she's not attractive. She's like 30 something years old. She wears just these bland clothes. She wears feminine clothes, but she doesn't know how to. There is a way that a woman could be sexually attractive without being slutty looking, and they haven't found that out yet. There are these frumpy middle-aged women who I remember it was that guy. His they call him Coolio. He was talking to this. I believe she was a 30-year-old virgin. She's going on and on and on about her virginity, but she was another one wearing frumpy clothes. She was overweight. There was nothing about her that was sexually attractive, and he basically told her this, like you you can brag about your virginity, but if nobody wants you, then you're just gonna stay on the shelf forever. And she just started crying, and it is what it is. Like they have to find. It's good that you're a virgin. It's good that you know maybe you know how to cook, but you have to be sexually attractive as well too. You have to learn what does it mean to dress to be attractive and not be slutty. You have to arouse sexual attraction, interest in a man. If you don't, you're never going to go anywhere. So that's it, man. That's it. I learned to spot red flags. I really do as I get older. And this person says that I think it's cringe when grown adults call their mothers mommy. I, I really do because you're still acting like a child, and you're not a child. You're not a child. You are an adult, and you need to act like an adult when you are referring to your parents.